Hey everybody, this is Darnell Crittenden from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave your notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And this is my shout out Saturday morning updates, August 10th, 2024. Thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you so very much. Right now, the Spidey on 9 show is at 700 subscribers. To all my 700 subscribers, moderators, comments, people just stopping in to say hi, the viewers, uh, just being a part of the community. Thank you so incredibly very much. But the quest still continues. Let's get 800 by October. Let's get 900 by November. Let's definitely get that 1,000 mark before Christmas. Okay, so we still got September, October, November, December. We still got 4 months, and we need 300 more subscribers. So please tell all your friends about the show. Tell your friends, your family, your co-workers, your neighbor, whoever. You can tell whoever. It doesn't matter. I am trying my best to make this show the number one, the number one show on YouTube, on PlayStation, and of course, like every other show, it will be posted immediately on Facebook. And I'm letting everybody know right now before I start my show, um, my PlayStation Plus subscription will be expiring soon. I don't know what day. It may be a few days. It may be another week. I don't know. But I want everybody to understand. Don't worry. Don't get upset. Don't chill. I should be back online no later than October. Okay. If I come back sooner, I will let everybody know. And like I said in my last previous shows, in a way, I'm gonna take a hiatus for a while anyway. So I don't want nobody thinking, where's Spidey on 9 at? Where's DC Networks and Power Players? Where's Darnell Crittenden? Where is he? No. I don't want nobody to think again that he gave up or he quit or no. No. Like I said, I gotta renew it. It's just like renewing a driver's license or renewing a state title. It's like renewing, you know, whatever. And August is that month, which means the year has expired for my PlayStation Plus. And the only thing I hate about the PlayStation Plus is a lot more expensive now. I think it's like, I gotta recheck, but it's a little more expensive now. So that's why I said it's gonna be a delay. I'm not saying I can't afford it, it's just gonna be a small delay. October, I got a lot of cool things coming in October as far as gaming, as far as movies, so you don't want to miss out. Especially a lot of gameplay you're going to see in October. So let's get started on games and movies as far as upcoming attractions. All right, let's get that out the way right now. Okay, let's see. Coming next month as far as in gaming. Yes, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. This game will be released either it's coming out September 26th. Okay, for the very first time in history, Zelda, her own protagonist, you finally get to control her, in her own adventure. Okay, she has the wand of wisdom. This takes place right after Link's Awakening. And I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with Link's Awakening from the old school Game Boy days, and now they remade it for the Switch. So it's about time Zelda need to start taking responsibility in her own game. And will I get this game? It's Zelda. You know I'm gonna buy it. You know I'm gonna buy it anyway. So, but this is a game you want to pre-order right now while you still can. You can pre-order at Best Buy. You can pre-order at GameStop. Me, I'll probably get the game the day of. I'm pretty sure Nintendo gonna have this coming out of the launch as well, and that is the. Give me 1 second. I'm about to pull it up right now. The Nintendo Switch Lite, the Hyrule Edition. This too will also be released September 26, 2024. Pre-order it now. Now, if you want to pre-order it, again, from Best Buy or Target or GameStop, chances are it's a slim chance I'm going to be pre-ordering mine from GameStop. Now, as you can see, it's the gold and black edition. It looks amazing, looks beautiful. You have the little small Hyrule Triforce press on the right hand side of the controller at the lower bottom of the analog, and then on the back you have the Hyrule Zelda family crest along with the Triforce of wisdom, courage, and power. And of course you have all the Nintendo, you know, whatnots or whatever. And it looks great. This is something I would love to add to my collection as far as a gamer and as far as a huge fan of Zelda. So if you want to get it, the Nintendo Switch Mini is cool. It's a little handheld portable, but it's cool. It's great. Something to take around, you know, if you're out hanging out or whatever. But definitely, this is the time for anybody, even including myself, to pre-order this right now. So, you know, you got less than a few weeks. Get it. See what you can do. Next, and I think it's going to be fun. As far as gaming, we got gaming coming up in October, and I want to get that out the way right now. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. Give me 1 second, everybody. You know. Okay, I'll get back to that in a second. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero will be released either October 11th or October 13th. Now, what they did, I'm pretty sure everybody played Dragon Ball back in the days, Budokai, Tenaigaki, Final Bout, anything that's Dragon Ball related for the first time ever. They crammed all of that. I don't know how they did it. Still trying to figure it out. I guess once after I get the game, I'll try to figure it out from there. But they crammed everything from the DBZ universe in gaming, and they put it into one big collage, and it's called Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. Now, this game will be released in October also. Now, will I get this game? I probably will get it. I'm not going to pre-order on it, but I probably will get this after it comes out. Now at the people at Bandai Namco, just give me a second here. Now, if you want to get something that's going to decorate your man cave, you can get this. Yeah, I was right the first time, October 11th. The Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero Premium Collector's Edition. Okay, now I say it once, I'll say it again. Now, when it comes down to collector's editions, no no object should cost more than the game itself. Okay, and if you want to decorate your man or woman cave with this product, it'll look cool. Me personally, I would love to buy it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, and I say it once, I'll say it again. For something like this, if it costs 180 and they throw in the season pass, get it. That's just my opinion, but get it. If it don't cost no more, the net, if it's over 200, I'm gonna be honest with you, do not buy it. And I'm sorry, because again, no collector's edition should cost more than the game itself. Something like this, if I want to go to their site and buy it, I'm not paying no more than 180, and they have to throw in the season pass. If they can't do that, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to walk away from it, pay the $69.99 or whatever, and get the season pass and be gone from it. But this, you definitely wanna, again, if you wanna decorate your man or woman cave, if you wanna give it a nice little Dragon Ball style, then get it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, leave in the comments and see, did anybody bought this, and so tell me how much you paid for it, so that way I could check my own comparisons to see whether or not if I was right or wrong. But yes, please leave it in the comments. Next, okay, what else? That's coming out in October. All right. Undisputed. Now this game I've already pre-ordered it, paid it. That was like 2 months ago. Now this game, I think it comes out about the same day, either October 11th, October 13th. Now it says USK on there. That's the European version. Don't worry about it. This is gonna go worldwide after the release is out. Now you can still pre-order it now while you still got time. You got less than 2 months. I'm sure you can work something out. Now this right here, this is the standard edition. This is $59.99. Okay, now if you want to pay an extra, say, $20 more, like I did, you will get this edition. As soon as I pull it up. Yep. You will get the deluxe WBC edition, which that comes with the season pass. Now on both editions, say for instance, if you get it from GameStop, GameStop is going to give you a code, a downloadable code, which you can add to your roster where you can play Roy Jones Jr. 88, and you get to play with this character on and offline, and I think that's amazing. Now, the thing I like about this game so far, you can create your own fighters, weight division, style, look, whatever, and this game is going to be fun. And the reason why I say that, because it's been nearly over a couple of decades since we had a boxing game. Now, don't get me wrong, I like UFC and MMA, mixed martial art, but ain't nothing like watching some good old 10, if not 12 rounds of boxing. And I will definitely enjoy having this in my own personal collection. And who knows, I might do some exclusive gameplay on this game. So if you guys gotta pick this up, leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. You can go on YouTube right now and check out some of the trailers for this game. It looks amazing. And to have a boxing game right now, after over a couple of decades and in 2024, I think this will look great. As a gamer, if you into boxing, you definitely want to add this to your collection. So Undisputed, coming soon in October. Leave in comments. And again, check on YouTube as far as how the game looks. It looks incredible. All right. Next, since we're on the topic of that, and before I start talking about this game, I almost jumped the gun on Mortal Kombat 1. You want to get the and it's another extension game like the part 2 DLC. I think it's called the Chaos Ring or the Chaos Invasion. Now that comes out September 20th. Now you want to go to the PlayStation Store. This is an additional DLC. You want to pre-order that now. Me, I'm going to pre-order mine at the end of August. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of exclusive Mortal Kombat gameplay. And right now that game is rated M for mature, just to let y'all know. But again, October is that month. That's why I said I'm gonna bring it hard in October as far as, especially a lot of gameplay. Now let's get back to as far as within December, Marvel vs. Capcom: The Fighting Collection Arcade Classic. Now you can get this right now, Capcom's Fighting Collection. This right here, I'll leave it on the screen for a couple of minutes so everybody can see it. Leave it up for one more minute. Okay, there you go. Now in the Capcom's Fighting Collection, under 25 bucks, and you can play these games online. You can play like 10 classic titles. You could play Darkstalkers. You could play Night Warriors, Darkstalkers Revenge, Vampire Hunter 2, Darkstalkers Revenge, Vampire Savior, Vampire Savior 2, Hyper Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Edition. You could play Red Earth, Gem Fighters, Cyberbuts, and Super Puzzle Fighter 2. Now, all 10 of these games is playable on and offline, to let everybody know. Now, as far as the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classic, it's pretty much the same now. It's going to cost a little bit more. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you can play online, but this will be coming out for the Nintendo Switch, OLED, or Lite, and it's coming for the PlayStation 4. Now, of course, if you have a PlayStation 5, you can easily just, play it on the 5 or whatever you want to use towards your discretion. But these are all the games that you're going to have on there. You're going to have X-Men, Children of the Atom. You're going to have Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, Marvel Capcom, or Marvel vs. Capcom 1, 2, and 3. That's what I meant to say. And my favorite one on there, X-Men versus Street Fighter. And you're going to have the Punisher 2-player co-op game. So these are the games that you want to play both on and offline. You have leaderboard. You can unlock cool stuff for your art gallery. You can, again, unlock a lot of stuff, especially during online gameplay. Now, as far as when it comes out, it's coming out in December. Now, release date, I'm going to tell you the truth, I have no idea. My guess is something like this, and this is just a prediction. I'm going to say no later before Christmas. I think this will be right in time for Christmas to put under the tree, for your kids or adults or whatever. But will I get this game? Yeah, I gotta get it. I mean, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I would love to get it for both. I would love to get it for the Switch, because I can always take it on the go. I would love to get it for the 4, so I can play it on the 5, so I can broadcast, show everybody my gaming skills. So I think this will look very, very cool to add to your collection. So in the meantime, in between time, if you want to get your practice in, as far as a good practice game, get the Capcom Fighting Collection Edition. Again, it's under 25 bucks until you get this game. And again, I'm a huge fan, sucker for fighting games. Definitely get it. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think of it. Is you guys going to be online? And if so, let me know. Leave in the comments. Next, we're going to shift gears and go to movies for a minute. I'm pretty sure everybody saw Deadpool and Wolverine, okay? And right now, Wesley Snipes is back in this time he is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as one of the most iconic characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe of all time. He came back as Blade. And what a lot of people may or may not know, he's also was in the Guinness, and I just found out this morning, he's also, and again, shout out goes out to the Facebook community. It blew my mind because he also, as far as coming out with some of the best Marvel movies in the Guinness Book of World Records for being one of the longest characters in the Marvel Cinematic movie as far as Blade is concerned, he broke the Guinness Book of World Records not once but twice. You know, and that's huge. That is very, very incredible. I've always been a fan of Wesley Snipes, and you name it, from New Jack City to White Man Can't Jump, you know, Love Jones, what up? Not Love Jones. What's that other movie? I think it's Jungle Fever. Yeah, I'm a little off for a second, but in any case, he. I'm glad he's back. I am so glad he's back. So again, and he just had a birthday recently. So happy belated birthday to you. Which I'm about to get to my birthday man in a second. Uh, Again, I'm glad you're back. I am glad you're back. I was seeing something on Facebook this morning. Again, I'm letting everybody know right now, Facebook, I'm a ghost. I'm there, but I'm not there. The only time I really be on social media as far as retaining to the show, I might leave a little few comments here and there, and I try to, you know, do that. But other than that, again, I'm just a ghost on there. And I was seeing some topic. It was some guy, I forgot his name. When I get the chance, I'm going to write his name down and bring his topic up to the show next time. And he was saying some things about with, and I'm gonna shift gears again, with DC and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, known for the fact that they always changing things around and making movie flops for the fact because they're not, DC and Marvel's not listening to the fans. I forgot that guy's name, but when I get it, I'm definitely gonna bring his name up to the show, and I'm gonna give him a shout out as well. Um, he was saying something um, about Jonathan Majors. And for those who don't know who Jonathan Majors is, he was in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and he played Kang the Destroyer. All right. Now he's no longer playing Kang the Destroyer for whatever reasons, and personally, I want to see that myself. And they switched that out from Kang to Destroyer to, and again, shout out goes out to Wesley Snipes, by the way. To, let me pull this picture up right now. Yes, Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Doctor Doom. Here's what I think. Let's start with Marvel. Don't want to make too much of a storyline out of all this because I have to be leaving out for work in the next, actually, in the next few moments. So I'm going to wrap this up real brief. Marvel, DC, I'm going to cut it short. You guys really need to start listening more towards the fans. You really do. Personally, as far as Jonathan Majors is concerned, I hate y'all scrapped the project on him. He actually played a hellified um, uh, the Destroyer. He nailed that. Give me 1 second. Check it out. It's real quick. Images. Okay. 1 second, everybody. All right. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, he was doing Kang the Destroyer. They scrapped the project. Um, and I want to get this. This is just my opinion out to Marvel and DC. I'm gonna make this brief because I gotta go to work in a few moments. Marvel, Marvel and DC, but let's get to Marvel right quick. Why y'all did what you did, I don't know. You know, and I always say once before, you guys want to do what's best for business. And again, shout out goes out to the WWE Corporation, the WWE community, the WWE Enterprises, Triple H is still the man. Okay, I want to get that out the way. I'm just using that as an example. I'm not trying to steal your catchphrase or nothing like that. Again, it's just an example, and at the same time, I'm using it because I'm a fan. But again, nothing more, nothing less. All it is an example. All right, Larry just wants to tune in on the show. You guys want to do what's best for business, but in the end, you don't want to do what's right for business. Reason why, and I'm gonna get that guy's name next time I run into his show. And he said some things again that you're not listening to the fans, and that goes on both sides. Marvel, you're not listening to the fans. DC, especially, I'm really coming hard on James Gunn, especially James Gunn in the DC universe. You guys get rid of Henry Cavill. Not a Superman fan. I think the last time I was a Superman fan when the late great Christopher Reeves died. You got rid of Henry Cavill, and he turns around and he goes to Marvel. He played the Calverine, which, by the way, he tell you the truth, he kind of nailed it. Even for a brief moment, he nailed it. And then now you're getting some guy that looks like uh, a Henry Cavill bootleg. And I'm gonna say this right now. Right now, I'm sure Christopher Reeves is rolling over in his grave. I'm sure the late great Stan Lee is rolling over in their graves right now. Not trying to tarnish their names or nothing. I'm just saying it as a fan out of love and respect. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You guys are doing too much. If you're gonna run a movie, two things, especially when it comes down to comic book movies, especially superhero movies, villain movies, whatever. The two most important things. One, you want to keep it as close to the comic book as possible. And two, you want to keep it as close as far as fan base as possible. Because if you don't do that, it'll never blow up. Back to Marvel. The smartest, the most ingenious thing you guys ever done. You brought back some special, amazing guest appearances. And out of all the guest appearances, I'm going to say it once, I'm going to say it again. And that is Wesley Snipes' Blade. I am so proud of you guys. Now, as far as now, the next couple of years, you're going to have RDJ, Robert Downey Jr., playing Doom. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but in other words, you turn Iron Man, change him into Doom. That's the best definition I can see that. And again, this shout out goes out to Tyrone Magnus on one of his Magnesites, just to let him know. Huge fan of the show. And he said some things that really blew my mind a little bit, but at the same time, I respect that. Love the guy. Huge fan of the show. And I agree with him, and I'm about to say, and it really stuck to my mind of what he said. The storyline has to be right, and I'm saying this from my own definition. It with Robert Downey Jr. Not saying he can't pull it off. It has to be 100% perfect. And I'm talking this directly to Marvel. I'm not saying as far as Robert Downey Jr. I think he's one incredible actor. There's not nothing that man can't do. Okay, and I'm not saying he's not ready for the task. He always said it, he was at the San Diego Comic-Con a few weeks back. He said he loved doing complicated characters. I'm not saying he can or can't do it. Personally, I think he can. So, Robert Downey Jr., handle your business. But I gotta go there as far as with Marvel, the storyline, the direction, the imagination, whatever it is you put in this movie for the next couple of years. Marvel's Avengers Doomsday, that's what it's called. Yeah, because they scrapped the Kang Dynasty project. It has to be perfect. Now, as far as Jonathan Majors as Kang, hey, my advice, bring that man back. Whatever the issue is, bring him back. You guys brought back Wesley. The smartest decision that you can ever do. Okay, Jonathan Majors just stepping into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and bam, y'all just got the project like that. And then you wonder why you guys don't make your billions of dollars like you did. Okay, you know, the rest of the movies y'all did was phenomenal. The best Marvel Cinematic movies I've seen all, I think they're amazing, but the best ones I've seen from my own personal list, number one, the Black Panther. You know, God rest Chadwick Boseman's show, his soul. Shout out goes out to him and his family. May he rest in peace. Chad Boswick. All right. Number two, Marvel's Avengers Endgame, the greatest Marvel cinematic movie of all time, next to the Black Panther. And three, Spider-Man No Way Home. All three of the Spider-Mans, uh, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire. Three of the best. And y'all put them in all one movie. That was genius. Okay. And then don't forget Benedict Cumberbatch, who plays Doctor Strange. You know, like him too. This is when you guys did your homework and made a lot of sense. Now, as far as what's going to happen in the next couple of years, as far as this, I want to see that. Bring that attitude within the next 2 years on this project with Dr. Doom. But I meant what I said as far as with Jonathan Majors, man. Honestly, bring him back. I don't care how y'all do it. Work it out. Straight up. Because if not, I'm saying this as a fan. I'm saying this from my own personal opinion. Don't do a James Gunn. Please, God, don't do a James Gunn. He really screwed up the DC universe. You know, DC universe, my advice, bring back Zack Snyder. Please, bring him back for your own sake. Because his man is like... Then I saw what the new Superman suit looked like. I'm like, you guys are trying too hard. Especially now I'm shifting gears with the DC universe. Give the fans what they want. Listen to the fans. We know. We know. You guys have the magic, but we know the imagination on how to put that magic towards how the way it should be. You know, especially if you're a fan. We know. We read the books. We go to the cosplays. We go to the conventions. We do it all. I know because I'll be 59 this year and I'm still doing it. We know. Listen to us. Because without us, both DC and Marvel, you guys wouldn't have a universe without us. Without the fans, without the conventions, without the t-shirts, without the video games. The list goes on and on. Trust me when I say this, we know. So, man, y'all get it together. For real, straight up. And again, shout out goes out to Robert Downey Jr. We're going to get on the topics of movies right quick. Got a couple more other topics of movies that's coming out. We've already talked about games. Let's get into movies coming in September. Beetlejuice, Deuce Part 2. And again, shout out goes out to the old school Michael Straight Up Keaton. That's the nickname I gave him. And this will be released September 8th. All right. And again, it's been a while since I've seen a Tim Burton movie. And to see Michael Keaton come back, to praise the role as Beetlejuice, I think that's going to be amazing. Then you have Jenny Ortega. She joins the cast. And you have William Dafoe. He joins the Tim Burton universe. So I looked at the trailer and I was just laughing my brains out for real. So get ready. Leave in the comments. Let me know if it's going to be a day one for you guys on Beetlejuice 2 that's coming out. Next, let's get back to October right quick. October movie. Yes, I'm talking about Tom Hardy's Till Death Do They Part, Venom, The Last Dance. Seen the trailer for it. Shout out goes out to Tom Hardy. I think this guy, he's amazing, dude. This guy's incredible. Now, and I'm gonna say this right now, and I hope he's watching the show. Man, keep doing Venom movies, please. Straight up, man. Venom, the way you play that character, man, it's phenomenal, man. So I pray that this will not be your last movie as Venom. Please keep it going. You know, the last Venom movie you made, Let There Be Carnage, you know, you going against Woody Harrelson, man, that's classic. I will watch that again. I mean, I'll watch the first Venom again, but now you're doing The Last Dance with Venom. Hey, Marvel, keep this, pay this man more money. Whatever y'all got to do, keep that going. Straight up, this is what we want, and I'm saying it as a fan. And in fact, maybe my next T-shirt is going to be a Venom T-shirt. I think the last T-shirt I bought in there is a Deadpool and Wolverine. Now I got to represent Venom. So, and this comes out October 25th. Man, whatever y'all got to do, keep it going. How much whatever you got to do to pay this man, keep that going. For real, straight up. You know, this is what we want. All right, next, because I'm about to almost wrap this show up right now. Let's go to November right quick. I'm talking about Gladiator 2. Now, this will be in theaters November 22nd. You know, because then again, you got some cool movies that's coming out right around the time for the holidays, and this is going to happen to be one of them. You got Pedro Pascal, you got Connie Nelson, and for the first time, Denzel Washington joins the Gladiator 2 movie in this universe. Seen the trailer. That he's always ready. One thing I like about Denzel Washington, that man stays ready for whatever action that brings his way. And to see him in Gladiator 2, and it's been the first time in over a decade since we had a sequel to this movie. And again, shout out goes out to Russell Crowe from the first Gladiator movie. Loved it. Watch it again. So this is a movie you want to see right around in time for, you know, the Thanksgiving holiday. So add that to your list. I got one more other movie. In fact, I got two other movies to talk about before I end this show. Let's see. And you have Moana 2. Yep, right around in time for the Thanksgiving holidays. November 27th, which I'm about to get on the topic of Disney right now before I wrap everything up. You want to set the 7 seas in another adventure with Moana, Maui with the magic fish hook, and all of Moana's little friends to adventure new islands, new journeys, new mystery, new fun. You know, a little chaos behind the side, but nonetheless, I liked the first Moana, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like the second one too. So if you want to take the family, the friends, you know, even if you want to make a nice little date night for you and your significant other, you definitely want to see Moana 2, only in theaters, November 27th. Leave in the comments. Let me know if it's going to be a day one for you guys. I got one more other movie to talk about before I wrap up this show, and I want to throw that out there right now. And this is coming in December. Let me see if I got this. Yes. Now, everybody knows I am a huge fan of Disney. Anything that's old, new school, you name it, I'm a fan of it. Now, out of all the the Disney movies, there's two of my favorites that I love. One, Big Hero 6. Disney, if you're watching this right now, make the sequel to Big Hero 6. I'm just saying it as a fan. It would be cool. I loved it the first Big Hero 6. I would watch that movie over and over again. I loved it, but my overall favorite Disney movie of all time, The Lion King. I watched The Lion King. The first one, I watched The Lion King at 1.5. I even watched the live action of The Lion King, and now they're coming out with another Lion King. Yes. And what they did for the first time, now they made Mufasa the Lion King. They took the storyline all the way back on how Mufasa become the Lion King. You know how Mufasa and Scar grew up as brothers. Don't want to give out too much spoilers, but I've seen the trailer for it. It looks amazing. This comes out December 20th. Now, chances are I'm going to see this right around in time for Christmas. And again, it looks phenomenal. You know, especially on how Disney make things come to life. And as you can see in the small print, and you can see Mufasa's a little cub, and he look at his reflection in the water and become king. Someday it says an orphan becomes king. You can barely see it in the water, but I can see it well enough to understand it. But yes, Mufasa, the Lion King, in theaters December 20th. Will I see this movie? Absolutely. Have I seen the trailer? On point. Now that's one thing I love about Disney. They stick to their imagination. They stick to what the fans want. They really put their heart into what any project they do. I mean, in fact, there's not a Disney movie that I did not like. You know, every movie, every cartoon, every CGI, it doesn't matter what it is. There is not one movie, whether if it's old school, new school, whatever, that I did not like, that I never said I didn't like this. You know, I might say it might be good or great, but nothing bad. Nothing bad about Disney creations, because they make their movies so well captivated to where you feel right at home as family. And this, Mufasa, the Lion King, I'm seeing it, man. I don't care. They getting my money. I don't care if the ticket's $12, $15. Hell, I mean, here's my wallet, man. I'm gonna do like a fry on Futurama. Yeah, take my money, straight up. But yeah, this, I'm seeing it. So you got family, kids, grandkids. Again, another date night movie in December. Definitely go take them to see The Lion King. And leave it in the comments and let me know if it's gonna be a day one for you guys. Yup, gonna shrink this down, and we are going to do this. And yeah, and I got one more topic. That's coming out in December, and I'm gonna wrap everything up. Give me 1 second. It has been signed. I got like 5 more minutes left. It has been signed, sealed, and official. Yes, I'm talking about Mr. John Constantine all the way up to John Wick. Okay, Keanu Reeves is going to play the voice of my favorite character in the Sonic Adventure universe, and that is Shadow the Hedgehog. Again, Paramount, Sega, smart move, very smart move. And Sonic 3 should be coming out in theaters right around the time for the holidays. And you got some of the original cast members coming back. You got Ben Schwartz. He's going to reprise the role of Sonic. Idris Elba's going to reprise the roles of Knuckles. And you're going to have a voice actor who's going to reprise the role as Tails. And yes, Jim Carrey. Yes, to me, I still think he's one of the greatest comedians slash actors of all time. He's going to come back one last time as Dr. Eggman, aka Dr. Robotnik. Now the bigger question is, and I want you to guys leave in the comments, because I'm starting checking more comments now. Do you guys want the skinny Eggman, or do we want the fat Eggman? Now don't get me wrong, I love either or, but personally, it's time to bring out the fat Eggman. That's the guy we love and hate. So leave in the comments. Tell me how you guys feel about Keanu Reeves, aka Mr. John Wick himself from the Continental, playing the voice of my favorite character in the Sonic Adventure universe, and that's Shadow the Hedgehog. Personally, again, Paramount, Sega, smart choice. In fact, I'm proud of you guys, for real. Yep. And we're going to do one more thing, because I'm about to give out my shout outs and end this show. As soon as I find this little robot buddy, you can finally go on break. Yep, I'm about to start wrapping this show up right now. Shout outs starting right now. Again, to the president and co-founder of DC Networks and Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris, and everybody at the Harrison headquarters on the south side of Chicago. To Sean's sister April, shout out goes out to you. To my goddaughter Sarah, shout out goes out to you. To Robbo, we don't talk about that dinner later. You know you owe me two of them, just to let you know. Shout out goes out to you. To my boy Dion, you got the third on lock. I'm not worried. Shout out goes out to you. To my West Side family, Redmond, shout out goes out to you guys. To my immediate family, the Crittens of Colognes, shout out goes out to you guys. Oh yes, and to the Johnsons and Millsaps, don't want to leave you guys out. Shout out goes out to you guys. To the Johnson family, to my future grandkids out there, you guys are like my greatest treasures in the world. Shout out goes out to you guys. Who else? And yes, and they stay out in Gary and Hobart, Indiana. Who else we need to give a shout out to? Margie Vallejo, haven't heard from you in a while. Hope everything's cool. Shout out to you. To everybody at North of Sheffield Commons, Officer D will be there this morning, like always, to protect them all from the forces of evil. Shout out goes out to you guys. Who else I need to give a shout out to? To my sister Talani Star and my sister Wednesday. Shout out goes out to you. Who else I need to give a shout out to? Jason Black, you gotta find us, man. I don't know where you at, but you gotta hit us up. Shout out goes out to you. To my co-host of the show, he jumps in from time to time, to Prince Unique from New York and his family. Hope your mom doing well. Shout out goes out to you. Give me a second, because everybody know I'm trying to wrap up this show. Okay. Come on, man. You do this every time. Who else I need to give a shout out to? Come on, man. I don't know why you keep doing that. Yeah. I apologize for that. Who else I need to give a shout out to? Because I gotta wrap this up. To Larry Leonard, to the Guru, and to everybody at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. To your mom, to your sister Billy, to her husband, to everybody over there, to your neighbors over there. You saying they watching the show. Shout out goes out to you guys too. Who else I need to give a shout out to? to Vicky Richmond and Mario. Excuse me, shout out goes out to you guys. To my followers on Facebook, shout out goes out to you. To Company of Learning, shout out goes out to you. Who else I need to give a shout out to? To the dangerous one himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia. Shout out goes out to you. To my other brother, both of these cats, I love them so much. Alex the Lone Thorn, shout out goes out to you. To Marvin and Pam Tellis, to Dad and his, and their family. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To my Best Buy soldiers. To Big Johnny, Ernie, Chase, the rest of you guys. To Dan. We got to team up. We got to come up with a plan. We got to team up. Shout out goes out to you guys as well. And before I wrap up this show right now, today and tomorrow, we have the Air and Water Show over at North Avenue Beach. You want to go over there, check it out. I ain't got to go to the beach over there. I can pretty much watch everything from my job. So I'll be seeing planes going by all day. And then you also have the Bud Billiken Parade here in Chicago. So you got a lot of events going on in Chicago, not to mention the Cubs games. So check it out. Leave in the comments. Tell me what you guys did over the weekend. All right. And my time is officially up. So we're going to do this now. All right. Do this. And we're going to end it with my music. And like always, when you hear that music, that means my shout out Saturday morning updates August 10th, 2024 has come to a closure and its final destination. And little robot buddy, you done. Now you officially done. Well, that's about it. And hopefully I should be back online real soon. Leave in the comments. We definitely need more thumbs up, comments, likes, ideals. But the most biggest thing of all, subscribers. I've been saying this for the longest. I'm just the name, the face. Got to pay the bill in a couple of weeks, and I'll be back on PlayStation Online by October. That's my 20%. That's my job. The 80% are you guys. You matter. Okay? And it does matter. So please, check out the show. Let me know what you think. Leave in comments. We're almost there. We're almost close to that 1,000 mark, but I can't do it alone. So tell everybody about the show. And enjoy your weekend. The weather's nice here in Chicago. Just have fun. Play it safe. Like always, this is Darnell Crittenden from DC. Some power players, whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC, and that was some power players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Excuse me. Public service announcement. You know what I'm about to say. I say it every time after I end my show. Put them guns down, man. No, seriously. Put them down. Is it worth wasting that bullet? Seriously? Put those guns down. Let's find another answer. Let's find another way. Let's find another choice. Everybody has a choice. Just make sure it's the right one. Because, taking a life is one thing. Living it to tell another day is even better. Put them down. I'm out of here. Peace.